Hey y'all, Zach McDonald, your real estate agent with Real Property Associates, and today I want to talk about Homesnap. Homesnap is a mobile real estate search app and also a website. They're a real estate portal similar to sites like Zillow and Realtor.com, Trulia, Estately, sites like that. And Homesnap is a pretty highly rated app, one of the top rated apps, and their goal is to partner with local multiple listing services across the country. So essentially partnering with real estate agencies and brokerages. And their product, I think, is really going to compete with the third-party portals like Zillow and the other ones I've mentioned above. And I do think that maybe there's still a place for a Zillow or a Realtor.com, but I think Homesnap now is going to start taking some of the market share, and let me explain why. The multiple listing service, specifically in the Seattle and Bellevue area, and pretty much all over the Pacific, the Puget Sound region in Washington, is really not a big fan of the third-party portals, and that to me is a big red flag for somebody like Zillow or Estately, some of the local companies here in Seattle that do make money off of real estate agents advertising on their sites. So these third-party portals will create a search engine and they're taking listings. In these cases, Zillow is getting a feed from the real estate company's websites. So they're essentially getting a second-hand feed from the multiple listing service, whereas a real estate brokerage like Real Property Associates, the company I work for, has a direct feed from the multiple listing service. And companies can choose to either send their feed to Zillow or not. It's my understanding that that's going to stop and that Zillow is going to have a difficult time getting listings here soon from the multiple listing service, meaning that agents are going to have to manually input listings onto Zillow if they want to have their homes listed there as well. It's fascinating because if an app like Homesnap, which I think is really well done, and it has some kinks to get worked out, but I think it's an overall good app. An app like this could replace something like Zillow to the consumer if the data's better and the experience they have with it is better. And specifically for Zillow, if agents it's a big hassle for them to use the portal and there's attention for their listings and they're getting exposure elsewhere, it might be a time where they decide to go ahead and move on from Zillow altogether. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen, but it is something that I've been thinking about today as this new Homesnap app released and our multiple listing service joined in with the other many brokerages across the country that are utilizing it. So I think it's a great tool for agents and their clients. Specifically, we can communicate inside of it, and I think it's going to be a good overall experience for consumers in general, and it will remove a lot of the third-party advertising that they are subject to during the process. So I hope this is helpful. I'd love your thoughts on this and whether you think that companies like Zillow or Realtor.com are threatened by this new app. And I'll link it up down below, but I'd love you to check it out and give me your thoughts too and hear what you think about this new app. Thanks so much. Bye for now.